I think the fundamental behind it was two principles. One was giving back to the community, so supporting and helping nonprofits in the community that couldn't afford expensive OD consultants to come in and assist them. And so helping them in dealing with their OD-related issues, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And then the second half of that was really giving an opportunity to the newer people in OD, the new practitioners, to get some practice while they're being mentored in an organization that really needs their help. And so you put the two things together and it works out to be a good opportunity for everybody there. And so that was what we started doing. We organized the BCO initiative. The BCODN was going informally since about 1985. We heard about the building community organizations style program that they had in Seattle. So we thought that that would be a really good idea for us in Vancouver and BC to look at doing. There was 3 of us that actually started it off. We organized the BCO initiative in the fall of 2002 and started in our first project in the early part of 2003.
All right.
I actually first went through the program and could see that there was also a lot of potential for it. Started to talk to Cindy Miller of the OD network in the States, and we were bringing the concept of BCO to the OD network in the States to develop their pro bono social impact day. We do these projects, and then, what really was the impact that we had? Well, we had the odd box, which provided it was a laid out structure, was a very clear process for the OD consulting. Articles were written, so as action research is, we were writing as we were going, keeping notes as we were going as to what our process was, why we were doing it, and then we did impact as well. And I heard, person to person, just the impact it had on them and how excited they were, and the feedback was phenomenal from the mentors, the emerging consultants, the nonprofits, just that they learned so much, and the coming together and just how important that was. And so because it was a whole day event, they were also at the end of the day able to share with each other what they had done and what they had learned that day. And just that whole dynamic was beautiful. Based on what we learned from the first one, this is now what we're doing for the second one. And again, we wrote as to what our process was, what the impact was, and who was there.
To have an impact for the emerging consultants, to have an impact for the mentors or the coaches that are involved, and to have an impact, obviously, with the community organizations that are receiving the benefit of this pro bono consulting.